fielders and the wicket-keeper are the support cast for the bowler. So it's essential in a good team that you have good fielders and a good wicket-keeper. There's many theories going around about fielding and wicket-keeping. So I thought we'd look into these theories and see whether they do help the cricketer of today and the cricketer of tomorrow. Get in quickly is a term that I hear a lot used today. And a quick approach into the ball is proposed as being essential to cutting the angle of the hit. And while this may be true, it's also important to remember that in fielding, the ball isn't always hit to you, it's hit to the side of you. So if you're going too fast in a forward direction, then the ability to handle the ball to the side decreases. The best way is to be in a position where you can not only move forward quickly, but move to the side effectively. And to do this, we can bend our knees and approach the ball such as that when we decide where the ball is, we're able to push off either leg in the direction of the ball. So approaching the ball too quickly can have a real negative effect if the ball's hit. Throwing is an important part of cricket, and we know that a good fast flat throw is much more efficient than a lobbed slow throw. So there's many theories about how to maximise your throw, and one that's going around is the theory of, as you pick up the ball, setting up what we call a crow hop position. That means that the legs spread with the arms spread. But is this the best way to develop that low, flat throw? Well, the question is that we need to understand what gives this arm the speed out into release. And like an elastic band that we stretch back and release, the arm is the same. So we have to put the arm on stretch if we're going to throw in this manner we've indicated. So the best way to do this is to, as in batting, load one of the legs, and the leg is the opposite leg to where you want to throw. So by loading that, we allow the arm time to set itself up. This then allows us to utilise this leg to push off such as that the front leg loads while the arm is still back. This is like the rubber band. It's on stretch, the arm, and as the hips open out, the arm is pulled forward and a natural motion of the throw occurs in a fast, flat throw. Because this is the most efficient way that the body works in setting itself up to use all of its parts, from the legs to the hips to the shoulders, out into the arm and out through release. Another theory of throwing that's common today is the theory that the elbow must be above the shoulder in the throw. And the theory is that if the elbow is above the shoulder, that it takes the strain off the elbow as the ball's delivered out. The question is this effective? Well, the thing is with throwing that you've got to be able to throw from many different positions. And the key there is to make sure the body is in an alignment whereby to throw from these different positions, that the arm is allowed to, like I said with the rubber band, be able to be put in stretch and to be able to release out quickly. So the best way to do this is to make sure that wherever you're throwing from, that your upright body is kept in what we call a power posture. And this power posture means that the arm is then allowed to swing freely through in the throw. By focusing just on the elbow and its relation to the shoulder, you're only looking at one small part of the whole throw. And it's important that if we want to throw safely and effectively, that we look at all the body parts. So using the feet to set up ourselves to the position of the ball where the upper body is kept upright, allowing that stretch to occur on the on the throwing arm will give us the best opportunity to throw, not only in a fast, flat manner, but also in a safe, efficient manner. Diving and sliding have become more and more prevalent in cricket today. So the question is it the most efficient way of not only stopping the ball, but getting the ball via the throw over the top of the stumps? Well, as we've seen, if the body can't be set up into a position where the arm is on stretch in the throw, then you won't achieve an efficient, fast throw. So the question is when you're in the dive or the slide, when you meet the ball, can you set up that position to then transfer it into the throw? Traditionally, we believed that footwork was the best way to do this, and that staying on your feet was the most efficient way to be able to get into position for this fast, accurate throw. And I think that the more we can practice footwork, the better we'll be at fielding. And as Mark Waugh showed in his fielding, the best fielders are the ones that do things that look easy but are in fact very difficult. And Mark Waugh very rarely went to ground because he used his feet to set up positions such as that his next action was the most efficient for that circumstance. So I think we can learn from that and make sure we practice our footwork in our time. Get it in quickly. Get it in quickly. The theory is that the quicker the release, it puts doubt into the batsman and creates running problems. The issue is it an efficient way to get a run out? And what we know is that it's the trajectory of the ball and the speed on that ball that's critical to run outs. And that by giving yourself some time to set the body up appropriately for where you're fielding the ball is critical to achieving that outcome. So I suggest that it is more efficient to take a little bit more time in setting the body up and putting that arm into the stretch that we've spoken about and getting a flat, fast throw than it is getting it in quickly. And I think we only have to look at the best baseball players to know that this is the most efficient way.